So we actually saw in the beginning of the episode someone who's actually sitting on a rock and actually eating a fruit, which, judging by the marks on his cheek, he's actually the member of Kira. Which, of course, we actually saw Boruto actually train by himself, which Sasuke actually appeared and he is impressed. Especially the mark on his right hand is concerning, by which we actually knew that it will actually be alarming because of the members of Kira. So we actually saw Sasuke giving Boruto his glove, in which he told him the story of how he left the village when he was actually sort of age. But we actually knew that he won't actually do it again, which he could leave for another mission. But Boruto actually had to a mission where he actually going to search for a missing person, which they were being accompanied by a ninja by the name of Mugino, who Konohamaru actually know him, which they actually use actually France, by which they were actually hired by someone in the land of valleys, which is very far away. But we actually knew that Mujino actually has spent his time on missions, which his behavior might actually be negative, but he could actually be trusting, by which they were actually been contracted by a woman named Mira, who actually hired them to find her husband Anato, in which he was a researcher for a company that they actually knew that the president Victor was once took part of the fourth Great Ninja War, in which they actually knew about where Anato is, but they won't actually give the details of where he actually is. But Miski using his snake to find the location, in which they actually find where he is, but they were actually being actually encountered by ninjas who actually have similar scientific ninja tools, and they were actually been greeted by Victor, who actually say that Anato was missing during a research, by which they actually working with him to find Anato. So we actually knew what kind of research that he actually have. But he actually went to a cave in which they actually went through it to find Anato. But they actually found roots that actually look different, and which they reached the end of the cave to find Anato. But he was actually acting strange because he was actually attacking them. So they actually knew that something actually is wrong with him. Kira arc is actually going to start off, which we actually going to see how they're going to find Anato, which they have. But we actually going to see how they're going to stop him from going berserk, and how they're going to meet a member of Kira on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.